Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Rocket League Adventures. It's been a little while since my last couple of episodes, but I'm back, hopefully a little bit stronger than ever, and ready to take on the next two teams in this series. Let's go! Taking on, I think it was Express, and hopefully I can actually do this, because as I said, it's been a little while since I've actually played a seasonal match. Now the reason for that is that, yes, it has been a new year, it's been New Year and Christmas, and I've been focusing a little bit more on the Minecraft series, a little bit more in the Minecraft series to hopefully get that up and going, and also been going out quite a bit with friends, and just a lot of busyness over the New Year period that kept me away from the YouTube channel. Yes, I decided that Minecraft was the one I wanted to focus on, given that actually is a little bit more enjoyable for myself. So, but yes, I'm back, and I'm not losing so far, which is a good start. You may also note that I have a slightly higher level than I did in my previous video, and that is because I've been doing some casual competitive matches, which against online players hopefully improves the way I play against these opponents. And although that just there was probably not the best example of how my skill may or may not have improved. Just rushing the ball and then going straight past it. Really, really good. Anyway, so yeah, I've been playing a bit of competitive matches, and got a few new things. I got this car off that. I got a few decorations for the car. I got a few tops, which I haven't equipped because I didn't like them. I have a chance here to get a goal. And there we go. Yeah, so yeah, I got a number of things, but I'm sticking with this setup at the moment. The top hat, the Aussie flag, and a few other bits and bots here and there. So, a goal up, and I'm looking pretty good in my return to this season. And oh yes, and since it's my first episode of Rocket League for the new year, Happy New Year. I know this episode's probably coming out on the 5th my time, so hopefully you've already had a good couple of days of the new year and getting straight back into whatever you're doing, or still enjoying your holidays and obviously watching my videos, because that it always helps when you watch and when you like and subscribe. So remember to do those two things, because it helps the channel grow, and it will hopefully help me actually stay motivated to do these things. Come on, Tusk. That was a little bit off, but yes, this is going pretty well so far. I'm not getting beaten off the park like I was in most of those competitive matches that I was playing. Just need to keep defending. There's the ball. So yes, I saw something that you need to play against people who actually challenge you in order to improve, and I certainly think that I would say that's certainly true, because yes, I would say that my gameplay has slightly improved, not that much, but slightly improved heading into this. Oh dang it, that bounced out. Come on, hopefully I can come round and not get the ball there. That was a bit silly. And miss it again. I originally got this car because I thought it had a better turning circle, or I changed from the Octane to this because I thought this one had a better turning circle, but I really need to not do it at full tilt. Oh, that is so close. I could have had 2 epic saves there. Well. Still, two goals up in 3 minutes to spare. I hopefully can do something here, and I've rushed the ball enough. Can rush the ball forward. It's going to bounce, and if I'm in the right position I can bounce it in. Oh no. But yes, that was a little bit more skillful, a little bit beyond my skill level at the moment. 2 centre balls, it's bouncing in front of goal, and they could put it in for me. No, they didn't. Come on, it's lining up, and they're going to rush the ball, so I'm going to just punt it over their heads, and again another centre ball. I suppose what I have done though is take a minute off the time, just by putting it in front of their goal, and they're going to rush past me and get it. So now would be an ample time to blow them up, but I missed. So hopefully, no, it's out of my goal, so that's good. Let's keep going, keep going. I'd say it's not anyone's game, but the odds are firmly in my favour. And I just need to keep the defensive works going and hopefully rush the ball out of my defence and into their forward line, just like that. Now hopefully that bounces in front of my goal, their goal, my goal. And they're going to take a little bit of time to rush it down to their attacking end, so hopefully I can gather rid of this and smash them to bits. No, that's too close, and they didn't get it. So I think that's an 11th win for me, and that's a good win. Another win for the Magpies. So hopefully you've been enjoying this so far. My return, that's really good. 3 goals and 5 shots, and they had 3 shots and only 1 goal, so it could have been pretty bad for me. So I'm sitting prettily on the top of the ladder with after my win streak got broken by the Bombers. I'm back on top with an 11-2 record and just about confirmed for a top spot again, taking on the Cyclones, who are, where are they? They're 6th and needing a win. Desperately needing the win to get into the top 4 teams. So hopefully I can end that dream right here and continue my charge to the top of the table. Or I already am at the top of the table. To continue my charge to the minor premiership, as it would be called down here in Australia. It's the minor premiership, for those who might not know, are those who are the team that finishes top of the ladder. While they win the first place, they may not necessarily win the league, the final game of the year, the grand final, if you will. So, while I did that last year, somehow managing to pull out of the bag, out of nowhere, the first spot, and theoretically, if it was anything, it would be take on the 4th ranked team, so which is obviously easier than being 2nd and taking on 3rd. So that's the main advantage of finishing first. At the moment, I'm steamrolling my way into first spot. So hopefully, I can actually continue that, and let's get the ball. If they don't touch it, it's. Oh no, they did touch it. This is where I wish I didn't have ball cam on. I didn't there, but I wish I didn't have ball cam on in certain times, because it actually stuffs me up. But yes, I'm currently steamrolling my way into first spot, and it's going to take quite a number of losses. I think minimum 3 from here, and our opponent and whoever's 2nd and 3rd is going to have to win all 3 of those matches. Of course, it helps if one of those matches is against me, where I lose and they win. So that is a 2-point game, or a double points game, where they win and I lose, and it helps them climb the ladder doubly fast. But yes, come on, let's blow up Storm. Oh no, that didn't work at all. That did not work at all. I was not in the right position and couldn't get around quick enough. Never mind, it's still in a good position for me. If they're not careful, that's just going to bounce in. And there we go. Another goal for me. So, continuing to steamroll my way along. I suppose I shouldn't be confident, because I could just as easily lose all the games from here, and if I'm not careful, that's going to go in. Good, it didn't. Yes, I suppose I shouldn't be so confident going into this, because last season it was a bit of a close run thing just to win just to even get close, and to finish off in to finish off in first spot. And did they put it in for me? No, they didn't. They wouldn't be that silly, would they? No, that didn't work. Yeah, it was a closer thing to get to first. I think I had to fulfill a number of circumstances, win my last 2 games, and hope that the person in first lost both their games, as well as the second person lost both of their games as well. And somehow, all 3 of those scenarios happened. So, yes, it was quite a thing. But now here I am. If you looked at the ladder before this video started, before I started the games, I think it was 11-2, and the next at best was 8-5. So that's a brilliant position to be in. The almost all conquering team, and well ahead, with a little bit of leeway to lose a couple of games just in case. That said, you want to win as many as possible, in theory, to put the fear of your team into your opponents, and butt it over their head, turn ball cam off, and send it spinning into goal. And that's a goal, I think. Yes, it is. Nice. So it's always good to have that, and it's probably a tactic I need to take a little bit more often with when taking on computers. It doesn't work so well when taking on humans, because they tend to be a little bit smarter in how they go about it. The computer tends to take a little bit longer to figure out that the ball's bounced over their heads, but still, bouncing over their heads is still a pretty good tactic to get around them, because if they're facing towards your goal and you're facing towards theirs, you bounce over their head, they have to spin around to get to you, and unless they have boost. If you have boost, then you're just about nigh on uncatchable. No. So that is a reasonably good tactic there, but I wouldn't recommend relying on it like I do here to get my goals. I'll just let that go because I'm going to win, and I'll do a nice little dance here, and that's B ball and vision. So another win for the Magpies. I believe that makes me 13-2 or something like that. 14-2 maybe. Not quite sure. 12-2, of course. So there we go. It's a nice couple of wins, and I hope you've liked this video. I'm now 3 games ahead of the Monarchs, and 4 of the Seekers, and 5 over the Rebels, and the Bombers for that matter. So I hope you liked this video. Remember to like and subscribe, as it does help this channel hopefully to grow, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.